Well, I wouldn't admit it.
Well, no.
But everybody knows now, so.
Yeah, rubber duckies are neat. They're your friends. And they don't ask for anything. You don't even have to feed them.
You're making yourself feel good, so I understand.
Oh, well, I think it all started when my mother gave me a rubber duck for my 18th birthday. My mother's sense of humor is very similar to my own. And since then, they've just kind of multiplied.
Okay. Well, where do you keep them all?
In our rubber ducky bathroom. We have a bathroom that is decorated with a rubber ducky theme.
Well, I don't know. You leave me speechless. Rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know whether I would admit that or not. But
well, what's wrong with a rubber duck?
Hey, obviously it doesn't bother you at all, I can see.
Okay. I have rubber ducky trios, the mariachi trio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And rubber ducky pirates. And all sorts of rubber duckies. Anyway, are you ready for birthdays?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah,
okay.
We segued from rubber duckies to there.
Okay, actress Frances Sternhagen. Yeah, she's 90. Okay. Yeah. Actor Charlie Brill is 82. I have no idea who he is, but he's made it to 82 and still working. And now, Billy Gray is 82. Now, do you remember Robert, Father Knows Best?
I do remember.
Okay. Billy Gray is 82. He was the boy, Bud, on the show.
Well, there was more than one, right?
Yes, there was...
that makes it more confusing.
There was an older girl, Eleanor Donahue.
Wally was another.
No, that was Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver, okay. Yeah, well, they were all kind of family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, actor Richard Mull, the big guy from Night Court, is 77. Guitarist Trevor Rabin of Yes is 66. Drummer Fred Wright of Earth, Wind and Fire, 65. Actor Kevin Anderson, 60. Actress Juliette Lewis-Dreyfus is 59. Actress Penelope Ann Miller, 56. Actor Patrick Dempsey, 54. Actress Suzanne Cryer is 53. Actress Tracy Bingham is 52. Actor Keith Coogan, 50. Shonda Rhimes is 50. Actress Nicole Eggert is 48. Actor Ross McCall is 44. Actor Michael Pena, 44. Actor Orlando Bloom, 43. Actor Bo Mishoff is 31. Actor Liam Hemsworth is 30. And we've got local birthdays. Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Amanda Pitones, Cara Mercurial, Irma Perez, Liz Avila, Ashley Miller, Alma Hernandez, Michaela Whitman, Elizabeth Sanchez, Julie Chavez, George Valenzuela, Dalton Curtis Gilder, Jacob Zambrano, Monica Mazzorini, Jacob Simon, Tricia McCann, Hector Tavares, Jesus Lycea, Stephen Parson, Abby Foron, Aida Castaneda, Cynthia Flores, Laura Silva, Miranda Guillen, Tom Young, Mark Ramirez, and Megan Cardenas. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, let's see. We've got to look at local news coming up. And if you've been following the news, more drama with the royal family. Oh, it just tears me apart. Yeah, you've heard, of course, Harry and Meghan are stepping back, right?
Yeah, they used a different term than that, which was very English.
Yeah, what it is there's not enough money in being a prince and princess. They want to go it on their own and make a gazillion dollars. So, what it all boils down to is there's a vacancy for a new royal couple. So my wife Pam and I would like to submit our resumes for consideration. Okay.
Well, you do that, I tell you.
Yeah. Wait,
I think the royal family and people following, that's a ladies' thing.
Is it?
Yeah. It doesn't float my boat, as they say. No.
Yeah, I think it's the same people that follow the Kardashians.
Yeah. Opposite ends of the table, but yeah.
I think so, yes. Oh, well. Anyway, so busy weekend?
A busy weekend. Yeah, went by fast.
Okay.
Friday was here, and all of a sudden it's Monday.
Yeah.
Works that way every week.
Well, wait till next weekend. All sorts of things going on.
Well, we've got our share this weekend, too.
Yes, I understand. And by the way, I'll probably be bringing in some fresh greens. Pam's garden is doing ridiculously well. So we have the winter greens to share. We've got kale and spinach and some rhubarb and all sorts of
well, Pam, I just want to tell you, I'm giving my share in my lifetime of kale back to you and Carroll.
Oh, but this kale is not the bitter stuff that you're used to.
No, my lifetime supply will go back to the Buckley family.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good. Okay, are you ready for the news now?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, and the tomatoes? We hopefully, if we get some sun, we'll be picking tomatoes by the end of the week.
Yeah, tomatoes, they're good.
Yes. Okay, we've got a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News update. 11 Oscar nominations for Joker.
Got nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore.
Getting 10 Best Picture nominations, The Irishman, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Film critic Jeffrey Lyons.
My favorite film of the year was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr.
And I'm glad that it's getting all the Oscar nominations. It's a tough field.
Nominees for Best Actress include Renee Zellweger for her portrayal of Judy Garland.
Judy Garland never won an Oscar.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
And how ironic it would be if and when Renee Zellweger wins.
I'm late.
Miss Garland.
Oh, please. I'm Judy.
Among the surprises for the highest-grossing animated film, Frozen 2 snubbed, Beyoncé ignored for Best Song, and Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers. For the 87th time, all nominees for Best Director are men. Netflix securing 24 nominations. CBS News Update, I'm Gary Nunn.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 696-216.
California headline news. A vigil in San Diego Sunday for the victims of last week's crash of a Ukrainian airliner near Tehran. The victims including a San Diego couple who just gotten married, members of their wedding party, and a San Diego college student. Sunday's event won a mourning, not blame.
So it is as close as it can get. The community is absolutely saddened, and we're trying to kind of be for one another in this difficult moment.
House of Iran staging Sunday's vigil. Iranian officials confirming the airliner was shot down by accident, mistaken for an incoming missile. LA County Sheriff's Office loses one of its detectives in an off-duty accident.
Detective Amber Joy Least, a West Hollywood station detective and a 12-year veteran of the department, was fatally struck by a vehicle in the intersection of Riverside Drive and Whitsett Avenue here in Los Angeles.
Sheriff Alex Villanueva saying Least had apparently stopped her car when noticing an elderly woman having trouble getting across the street, then was hit by a car on her way back to her vehicle. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. your year-round comfort specialist. They'll keep you cool in the summer, warm in the winter, lock air conditioning, and custom sheet metal.
The famous Meat Lovers Pizza from Pizza Hut. Loaded with over a pound of meat and cheese. Get yours for just $10 for a limited time. Only at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Ask for deals. Some crust types cost more. Prices and participation vary. 10 per order.
Sweet and salty bars from Nature Valley are a perfect combination of sweet and salty. So take a moment for yourself out here. You deserve every last bite. Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Bars. Now available in minis.
At Capital One, you can open a new savings account in about 5 minutes and earn 5 times the national average. Banking with Capital One means 5 times the savings to help pay for your perfect honeymoon. Or 5 times the savings toward your family's perfect vacation.
Big fan of water rides.
It's time to help make your savings goals come true. This is Banking Reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Rate comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA member FDIC.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, 2 teenage boys were taken into custody following a vandalism incident. At about 5 p.m. Saturday afternoon, El Centro police were notified of a possible break-in at the Imagine School building on North Imperial Avenue. A security camera showed 2 people walking down a hallway carrying baseball bats. A short time later, a security guard reported that he had 2 subjects detained at the school. Police officers took the 2, a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old, into custody. The boys admitted they had broken a glass door at the school and had set off fire alarms and activated fire extinguishers. The 2 juveniles were turned over to their parents with a promise to appear in court. The next IID board meeting, it will be Tuesday. However, it will be in La Quinta. The first item on the action agenda is to discuss changing board meeting dates. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will also discuss major work authorizations, as well as SB 859 biomass compliance requirement. Information items include the annual internal audit, a general interconnection agreement, and Energy Department general matters. Public session for the meeting begins at 1 tomorrow afternoon in the boardroom in La Quinta. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
An earthquake was recorded at 9:20 p.m. Saturday. The magnitude 4.0 earthquake was recorded by the U.S. Geological Survey with an epicenter about 20 miles southeast of Mexicali. Initial reports indicate there were no injuries or damage from the earthquake. A blood drive in honor of Joshua Holmes will be hosted by the El Centro Regional Medical Center's El Centro Outpatient Center, located at 385 West Main Street in El Centro. That blood drive for Joshua Holmes will take place this Thursday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Bloodmobile. If you donate, you will receive a free T-shirt. You can call 1-800-879-4484 to make an appointment. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. But you've heard me talk about the peanut patch, and, well, the peanut patch. Well, it's not just peanuts. Oh, no, the Peanut Patch, where they make their own chocolates. Oh, delicious chocolates. Do you know scientific studies show chocolate is better for a cold than cough medicine or codeine, or anything else? Chocolate, it's better for anything. And just around the corner, I don't mean to rush you, but Valentine's Day will be here in a month. So why don't you head to the Peanut Patch? They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. And they have so many homemade chocolates. Delicious. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. You take Interstate 8 to Avenue 3E. Turn right, that's south, past MCAS Yuma, till you come to East County 13th Street. Turn left, go about another mile and a half, and there you got it. You got the Peanut Patch. Let's jump into page 2 of the local news, page 2, and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Governor Gavin Newsom's proposed 2020-2021 budget includes possible funding for the Salton Sea and the New River. Luis Blancarte, chairman of the Imperial County Board of Supervisors, said, "I'm encouraged to learn about the governor's budget proposal that includes funding to address these public and environmental health threats that we are faced with on a daily basis with the New River and Salton Sea." The governor's January budget proposal contains plans for a $4.75 billion climate resilience bond, if approved by voters, would provide $220 million allocation to support Salton Sea habitat and air quality mitigation projects within the state's Salton Sea management plan. Apart from the proposed bond measure, the governor's budget proposal includes $28 million in capital investment for the New River Improvement Project. The project features a pipe to encase the contaminated water of the New River entering the United States from Mexico. The pipe would bypass Calexico and would reroute Calexico's wastewater from the city's treatment plant to restore some flow in the original river channel through the city. A trash screen would be installed just north of the border as well. The estimated cost of the project would be $28 million. Legion Street still has a high priority project. Legion Street is in Brawley. The city has prioritized Legion Street from Highway 86 to western city limits for improvement. The overall project is estimated at $2 million and will be primarily paid for with state and federal funds that flow through the Imperial County Transportation Commission. Local funds are being applied for a match that hovers around 11.5%. The Legion Street project will be addressed in 3 phases. Phase 1 extends from Highway 86 to Evelyn Avenue. Phase 2 will be from Evelyn to Kelly Avenue. Phase 3 will be from Kelly to the westerly city limits. The 3 phases are expected to be completed by June 30th of 2021. El Centro Police recovered a stolen car Saturday morning. At about 9:15 a.m. Saturday, an El Centro police officer made a traffic stop on a vehicle in the 1000 block of Oleander Avenue. Turns out the car had been reported stolen. 2 people were detained following the traffic stop, and one of them was subsequently booked into Imperial County Jail on charges of stealing the car. Calipatria City Council will meet tomorrow. Among the items on the agenda is a public hearing to provide citizens an opportunity to comment and discuss the Development Impact Fund accounts for fiscal year 2017-2018 and 2018 and 2019. The council will also discuss a resolution accepting and adopting the Railroad Corridor Multi-Use Bikeway Master Plan. The meeting starts at 6 in the council's chamber. We'll be back with a look at the weather
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says pleasant weather is expected through Wednesday, with temperatures gradually near or slightly above seasonal average. A weather system will move into the region on Thursday and bring a chance of showers across the Imperial and Yuma valleys through Friday morning. Gusty winds on late Thursday afternoon and evening, and a brief cool down into the lower to mid-60s on Friday are also likely with this system. Highs should rebound to near 70 degrees next weekend under high clouds. 66 the high yesterday, 38 the low. Sunny today with a high near 70. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northeast this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 40, light winds. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 72, light wind. 40 degrees downtown, 70% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Big Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. That's where you'll find what you need when you need it. NFL action Saturday. 49ers whipped the Vikings 27-10. Titans topped the Ravens 28-12. On Sunday, the Chiefs, well, they walloped the Texans 51-31. And the Packers held on, beat the Seahawks 28-23. What's that mean? What that means is Sunday, we've got more football. The Tennessee Titans, Kansas City Chiefs start things off. And it'll be the Green Bay Packers and San Francisco 49ers to follow that.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Don't forget, we serve local businesses too. Ask us about our commercial accounts for contractors, property managers, handy workers, agribusiness, and more.
Hey, there's more football tonight. Yeah, it's, the college guys. Yeah, well, they will tee it up. Yeah, what can I say? It's the national championship. Yeah, and it'll take place in New Orleans this evening. In other news, NBA action. Jazz jumped on the Wizards 127-116. Knicks held off the Heat 124-121. Spurs nipped the Raptors 105-104. Grizzlies over the Warriors 122-102. Nets, they needled the Hawks 108-86. Nuggets over the Clippers 114-104. Suns topped the Hornets 192. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, Holtville, and El Centro. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Styles and Smiles on Imperial Avenue, right by Cardenas Market in El Centro. Stocks opened slightly higher today as investors looked ahead to the expected signing later this week of a so-called Phase 1 U.S.-China trade deal and the beginning of earnings season. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now up 55 points at 28,878. The S&P 500 up at 9 points at 3,274. And the NASDAQ at 43 points up, 9,221. Meanwhile, gold dropped $7.40 an ounce. Oil off 79 cents a barrel, which means, of course, you'll see a reduction at the pump when you buy gas, right? Oh, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, but they raise the price every time the price of a barrel of oil goes. Yeah, well. And Boeing Company's woes are expected to knock 0.5 percentage point off U.S. economic growth in 2020, according to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. There's no question that the Boeing situation is going to slow down the GDP numbers, Mnuchin said Sunday during an interview on Fox News. Boeing is one of the largest exporters, and with the 737 MAX, I think that could impact GDP as much as 50 basis points this year.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles want you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics, and if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary with their expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 70, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northeast this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 40, light winds. Sunny tomorrow with a high near 72, light wind. And we've jumped up to 41 degrees, 70% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Styles and Smiles, located on Imperial Avenue near Cardenas Market in El Centro. CBS News on the hour coming up. Stick around. After that, we've got more of the best oldies on the radio.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaith. In a big morning in Hollywood, just weeks before the Academy Awards. Here's CBS's Steve Futterman.
This is the film with the most Oscar nominations.
You just ask the same questions every week.
The dark comic book drama Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix. It received 11 nominations. Right behind with 10 nominations, the graphic World War I drama 1917.
Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow morning's attack.
Among acting nominees, Joaquin Phoenix, Renee Zellweger, Brad Pitt, and Laura Dern. Only one black performer, Cynthia Erivo, received a nomination in the acting categories. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
Overseas, it was another day of demonstrations in Iran. Crowds expressing anger over the country shooting down a commercial airliner last week by mistake. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer was one of several reporters ordered out of the country over the weekend.
The challenge to their power is very vocal, very sophisticated. You know, it's the educated people who are in a position to say, we've had enough of you. We want you to go. It's the one thing they are most sensitive about having shown to the outside world.
The Supreme Court has left in place the conviction of a Massachusetts woman who sent her boyfriend text messages urging him to kill himself before he took his own life. Michelle Carter was sentenced to 15 months after her involuntary manslaughter conviction. Prince Harry and wife Meghan want life away from the royal family. CBS's Vicki Barker in London says there's a meeting about that.
The Queen has called Prince Charles, Prince Harry, and Prince William to her Sandringham estate to work through the practical implications of Harry and Meghan's shock declaration of independence, and not, it appears, to try to change their minds.
Some 2020 honors are out for top vehicles.
The All-American Corvette wins Car of the Year, but Korean Kia's Telluride, the Utility of the Year, is made in Georgia. Kia Motors America President Michael Cole says it's a big boost for the brand.
I guess historically been seen more as a sedan brand, smaller cars, and actually changing the image of the brand to say, you know, we also make these big, bold, boxy SUVs.
The made in Ohio Jeep Gladiator is Truck of the Year. Jeff Gilbert, CBS News, Detroit.
2 GM workers were booked for speeding in Bowling Green, Kentucky for going 100 miles an hour in new Corvette Stingrays. There's word Cory Booker, the New Jersey senator, is dropping his Democratic bid for the president nomination for the Democratic Party. Wall Street right now, Dow up 60. NASDAQ is up 12. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
What would you like to be better at? Dancing.
Poker.
Yoga. According to a study, CVS customers are better than most at something important, staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier. So get a free prescription savings review. Plus, earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year for filling. Because of the things you could be better at, staying healthy tops them all. Treat yourself well at CVS. Terms and conditions apply. Not all prescriptions eligible. See our pharmacist or cvs.com/RX savings or /RX rewards.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
It's time to start fresh with nice new pens and notebooks.
There's no better time than now to get organized with help from Staples.
Because right now, a 12-pack of big round stick ballpoint pens is $149.
A 4-pack of Expo dry erase markers is $3.99.
And Staples comp books are only $1 each.
So make time to save on all your office essentials at Staples.
Where there's a whole lot more in store.
In store only, ends 1/18/20. Valid on assorted SKUs while supplies last.
Commuting chaos this morning on Manhattan's Upper West Side. A water main break sent water into the streets near Lincoln Center. Subway service affected there, too. Make no mistake about it, the legendary name in music, McCartney, has 2 C's in it. Didn't show up that way at first.
It was the first record by the Beatles played on the radio 58 years ago.
Love, love me do.
The record of Love Me Do is going on the auction block later this month, complete with the misspelling of Sir Paul McCartney's name. Omega Auctions describes the typo as possibly the most famous spelling error in music. Radio Luxembourg was first to play the record. It's expected to fetch about $25,000. Jerry Nunn, CBS News.
Well, the Chiefs and 49ers are touchdown favorites in the NFL's conference championship games. KC will host Tennessee in the AFC title game, and San Francisco will take on Green Bay for the NFC crown next weekend. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you are on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead? You feel like there is no way out and you're just robbing Peter to pay Paul? Don't let the banks bully you. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you pay only a fraction of what you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months rather than decades. Get off the debt treadmill and stop the endless cycle. Get free of credit card debt, timeshare, signature loans, and even internet loans. Call now at 800-899-8922 to see if you can qualify with no obligation and how you can receive a free book written by our CEO, the Debt Dietitian. For over a decade, Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Start saving money now and avoid bankruptcy. Your debt can be settled for a mere fraction of what you owe. Call Total Financial now at 800-899-8922. That's 800-899-8922.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hi. So I have this stain, and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.